Hi, I'm Kalinda Lee, the historian at the Atlanta History Center. I am here to show you Gatheround, Stories of Atlanta, our new cornerstone exhibition. Come on, follow me. True to its name, Gatheround, Stories of Atlanta is about bringing Atlantans together to understand how people of all walks of life really made history in this city. What we see right here are stories of children who were engaged in factory labor throughout the state of Georgia. Over here we see our own Fulton Bag and Cotton Mill, which is in the Cabbagetown neighborhood. Still's there as Lofts. That was once a thriving factory. Here's some bags that were actually made at that factory, probably many of them by children as young as 10 or 11. And finally, over here, what we're looking at are African American children who were engaged in domestic labor. Black children also went to work every day. That was very common. But unfortunately, the difficult work in the factories was segregated. So black kids were mainly involved in domestic service work. In Gatheround Stories of Atlanta, we share stories about regular Atlantans and Atlantans who are famous with you, and we also invite Atlantans to come in and share their stories with us. We learn from you and you teach us. One of the stories that we share here is Eli Soto. This is his barbershop. His business was one of the cornerstones of the Midtown Atlanta community for more than half a century. On the other side of Mr. Soto's barbershop, we have the chair and pole from one of Alonzo Herndon's original barbershops. This pole actually dates back to the 1890s and is the pole that was in front of Mr. Herndon's shop on Peachtree Street. Mr. Herndon was a cornerstone member of his own community and went on after these barbershops to found the Atlanta Life Insurance Company, one of the largest black businesses in the entire nation. This is probably one of my favorite spaces in Gatheround Stories of Atlanta. In this community gathering space, we talk about what makes Atlanta unique in the history of the civil rights movement. And that's not just that activism happened here. It's that protests were planned here that had an impact all across the nation. If you visit one of these jukeboxes and make a selection, you get to hear the words of people who actually lived that history, who made a crucial difference in the history not only of this city, but really in the history of this nation and of the world. Thank you for coming on this tour with me. Remember, everyone has a story to tell. We invite you to visit us at the Atlanta History Center, visit one of our recording booths, and share your story.